you, Zara, and thank you, Lisa. So Marley and I have a short speech that we'd just like to read out, and then Isla's going to read out the card that she's made to add to Portrait of Community. So I've been very fortunate to have spent my life observing and understanding marine communities. Well before it became my profession, a deep love of life underwater and a burning desire to learn about it was a core part of my world.
I think we all know that oceans play a fundamental role in the function of our Earth. From storing carbon to circulating heat and nutrients all around the planet to support life, and that life in turn plays a critical role in Earth system function, drawing down carbon dioxide, recycling nutrients, and supporting food webs.
We also know that there are many different ways of understanding these processes and connections, and that in most cases these different ways of asking and knowing are complementary. Through working with Lisa and the communities she creates, I've learned so much about transcending epistemologies to intertwine these different ways of knowing into something much bigger and more powerful than the simple sum of the parts.
This weaving of knowledge is not easy. It requires us to discard our hierarchies and our assumptions, and most importantly to listen, to accept and value different worldviews, to share without expectations. But by doing this, we enable our human communities of scientists and artists, of traditional owners and colonist descendants, of decision makers and industries, of children and elders, to connect to communities of the non-human part of our environment, to understand the rapid changes and loss they are experiencing, to see the consequences and begin to act together to bring about positive change.
Sincere thanks to Lisa for the opportunity to be part of this celebration of community and for opening conversations, as she always does, about what the celebration of life and community means, about bringing powerfully together many different voices, and about what we can continue to do collectively for life and culture on this planet.
My community is connecting with the ocean.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Auntie Judith Rose. Thank you, Jess and Marley. And I hope everyone has a wonderful night. Be sure to make a friend and remember the country in which we are standing on. Thank you.
Thank you.